What? I'm pregnant? But I'm a virgin. I have never even kissed a guy.
Are you calling me a liar, Miss Smith? Because science doesn't lie.
No. This is impossible. I can't be pregnant.
I assure you, Miss Smith, you are very much pregnant.
Dr. Arvin, I need to speak with you. It's quite important.
I'll give you some time to process this news on your own.
Wait, how can I be pregnant if I never had... Please, no.
But how did a virgin get pregnant? And could this be Nora's chance at a new life? A better life? After Nora's mom died tragically, her dad remarried.
Eat that.
And her stepmom and stepsister took every chance to torment her. But one day, Nora's father brokered a deal with the wealthy Graham Gray, arranging for Nora to marry his son, Anthony. But Nora's life wasn't the only one that changed that day, even though Anthony was disgusted by Nora. But if she and Anthony had never had, then how could she possibly be pregnant?
There is nothing wrong with your test results, Miss Smith. But having said that, I do believe you when you say you are still a virgin.
And how am I pregnant?
Well, apparently a mistake has been made.
Mistake?
When you came for your visit the other day, my staff mixed up your paperwork, and rather than getting the routine exam, you were artificially inseminated.
Who did what to me?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry.
Anthony would think she with another man. The wedding would be off. The merge of the two families would be ruined.
My dad's going to kill me.
It's okay, just breathe.
But Nora's life wasn't the only one that changed that day.
You did what with my...
We're terribly sorry, Mr. Hunt.
What's her name?
I'm afraid I can't provide that, Mr. Hunt, due to protocol.
You used my sample and impregnated some stranger, and now you won't even tell me what her name is?
My sincerest apologies, Mr. Hunt. Like I said, it was an accident.
No, Dr. Arvin. An accident is putting a little too much sugar in your coffee. This is a disaster. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. Mr. Hunt? You convinced me to freeze my... Now some woman I've never met is pregnant with my child, and it's all your fault. I was just trying to help you, sir. I know how much pressure you've been under.
Justin was under extreme pressure to produce an heir for the Hunt family fortune.
Ever since your divorce... Never talk about my divorce. Sorry. Do you know who the woman is? No. But I'm gonna find her. If I really am having a child, then I'm gonna be the one to raise him. Not some woman I've never met. Dad? Fine. I'm on my way.
You're playing a joke, right?
No, Dad, it's not a joke.
Oh my God, this is too good.
Angela, not now.
Don't worry, sweetie. Stepdaddy's just upset Nora's a
Dad, I swear that was a mistake at the clinic and...
Save it, Nora! How could you do this to your family?
Sweetheart, you don't think the Grays would pull out of the deal because of this, would they?
Why would Anthony want to marry her now when she's pregnant with another man's kid?
I mean, come on. It's not like he wanted to marry her anyway.
Dad, what can I do to fix this? I'll do anything.
You are going to call Anthony, and you are going to beg for his forgiveness. We can't lose this merger with the Grays. Our entire family company will go under. We'll go bankrupt. And that means no house, no food, nothing. And it'll all be your fault. So you fix this. You fix it now.
Yes, sir.
Guess we both know how to ruin a marriage, huh? Your dead mother would be so disappointed with you.
What do you want?
Anthony, I have something I need to tell you. I'm pregnant. Anthony, are you still there? Look, there was an accident.
Yeah, like you just can accidentally with someone while you're engaged. You are a dumb...
Anthony, it's not like you even liked me anyways.
You're right about that, sweetie. This was just a business deal. But let's be real. Even I can't go through with something like this. You disgust me. Nora, the wedding's off. Don't ever call me again.
Wait, my father's going to kill me!
Oh, Father!
Now that Anthony had ended things and the business deal was off, what would her father do to her?
Dad, what's the big emergency?
No emergency. I just like to make you sweat.
It's working.
Sit. I gotta say, Justin, you've always been a disappointment to me. But the cruelest thing you've ever done is not provide me a grandson.
Are you serious right now? We've talked about this, Dad.
Yes. Divorce was tough. Your ex-wife useless. But it's been plenty of time to find a new bride.
Dad, I'm busy running the company. It's not the 1900s anymore. Who cares?
Who cares? I'll tell you who cares. Me. The one who built this empire. The one who paid for your Ivy League education. And the one who thinks you are nothing but an utter piece of trust fund crap.
I don't have time to play house.
Then make time! Family legacy is at stake. You don't provide an heir in 6 months, I will remove you as president, write you out of the will, and eliminate your trust fund immediately.
In that moment, Justin saw only one path to appeasing his father.
You used my sample and impregnated some stranger! Luke, drop everything you're doing. Find the woman who's pregnant with my child. I don't care if she wants to keep him. He's mine.
Nora had no idea the father of the baby she was carrying was Justin Hunt, but she figured she was better off never knowing.
Miss Smith? I like an place.
Nora felt awful saying those words, but she had no other option.
Okay, well, let's take a look first. Sit back for me, please. You sure you're doing okay?
This pregnancy never should have happened. I mean, I don't even know who the father is. Is that it? The baby, I mean.
It is indeed. Cute little pinto beans, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess. Wait, did you say they?
Mm-hmm. Twins.
It already felt unbearable with one baby. Going through with this, I mean. But now there are 2 babies.
Nora couldn't help but wonder if she would have made a good mother and given these babies a happier childhood than she had.
What's wrong? Is something wrong with them?
Nora, you're further along than I realized. I didn't think we were able to go through this today.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you're not able to have You're gonna be a mother of twins.
Nora felt the weight of the world. How could she provide for 2 little babies?
This is an outrage.
Graham, please. I'm sure that we can figure this out amongst the kids. Look, speak of the devil.
Literally. Nora, Mr. Gray here has a generous proposition for you.
But Anthony already told me that the engagement is...
Still on.
What? But didn't he tell you I'm,
Though I'm disgusted by your less than moral decisions, the wedding will still take place. The Gray family will never face such a public humiliation simply because you decide to yourself out. So, you'll stay here, locked away, until the birth.
But what about school? I want to go to medical school.
Drop it, Nora.
Be thankful we have money and the means to mitigate your little situation. No baby, no problem.
I'll never let you near my child.
Of course you will. In fact, the moment you give birth, I'll be dealing with it quietly, permanently. Think of it this way. At least you'll never have to change a smelly diaper, huh, Nora? Let's go, Anthony.
You'd let him take my baby? How heartless can you be? Please, Dad, don't let him do this. What's more important to you, money or your daughter?
Nora, you're lucky that they're gonna take care of this for you.
But Dad, How could you?
She is so dramatic. Isn't she, Daddy?
Henry, I'm worried. What if the marriage falls apart before we get the Gray investment money?
I am not going to let that happen.
Me neither. What if we take care of the ourselves?
Wendy, we are not going to kill a kid, okay? That's insane. If that got out, the PR alone would tank the company. Not to mention going to prison. So think of something else.
Sir, I'm still finding out who the woman is, but I think I know how to get you in there, and quickly.
There's this man, Mr. Grimm. He pays top dollar.
So you want to Nora's kid through a kingpin?
Henry, it is a win. A win. We will make even more than we were already planning on.
I really like the sound of that.
Right?
Come here! Come here!
But news of Nora's pregnancy got out, and fast.
Can't believe she got some guy drunk and convinced him to with her.
I heard the Grays want to call it the wedding.
Can you believe Anthony has married a like that?
Congrats, sis. You're the talk of the town for being a big ol' emphasis on big.
Please, Angela, just leave me
alone. Sorry. Can't. You're embarrassing us by just existing in public.
Do you realize how hard this has all been on me? Do you have any idea?
Grow up, Nora. And while you're at it, please do us all a favor and go away.
Meanwhile, Mr. Grimm, one of the city's most ruthless criminals, had finally agreed to meet the Smiths.
Mr. Grimm?
Hey, you wanna make a little extra money?
Yeah, we heard that you on the black market.
No. Don't you make me sound like a monster, Mrs. Smith. I'm in the business of making dreams come true. If I happen to make a profit, well, that's just good business.
And there's someone that wants my daughter's baby.
Bring him in. Meet Justin Hunt. They're the Hunt Enterprises. Probably seen his face on the cover of Fortune 500.
And so I trust you'll be keeping this incredibly discreet.
What's the catch?
It has to be a boy.
Though they didn't know the sex of the baby, they weren't willing to let the offer die.
It'll be a boy.
In advance, and if it ever gets out about our little deal, I'll have you all tried in the highest court of law. What's up? Your contact came through. I'm just leaving his office.
Sir, I think I found her. The woman carrying a child. Her name is Nora Smith.
Who?
Little did he know, Justin had just agreed to his own child. Meanwhile, Nora's pregnancy was progressing faster and faster.
I wish you were here, Mom. You know what to do. Dad, I have to tell you something. It's twins.
Oh, we are about to get that.
Nora Smith is due any week now. Why don't we just wait until...
I don't have time to wait, Luke. You know what my father said? I need a son or I'm out. My family's insane. I know, but I gotta do what I gotta do if I want the company. So I'm gonna get the baby for Mr. Grimm.
The labor was long, but then I gave birth to my children, a girl and a boy. But then...
Where is he?
Nora. Sweetheart. Your son. He didn't make it. He had a heart condition and he passed away while you were sleeping.
Oh, no, Dad, please. Let me see him. Let me say goodbye, okay?
No. I mean, no. No, Nora. You just need to get some rest, okay?
We've got to get out of here. I'm so sorry, Cherry. I'll never let anything bad happen to you.
After Mr. Graham is cut, maybe we should start Baby Girl. Or you can't even move.
I got something worse planned for that little monster. Something much worse.
Nora's journey continues 6 years later.
Mommy. Mommy. Mommy.
Sorry, sweetie, what?
As I was saying, now that we're back in the States, we're gonna find Daddy.
We've been over this before, sweetie. You don't have a father.
But everyone has a daddy, Mommy. Why don't I?
It's complicated, honey.
Well, if we're not looking for Daddy, are we gonna find my brother?
6 years ago, I gave birth at home to a pair of twins, a boy and a girl. But my father had tried to take them away from me to ensure that I married Anthony Gray. But I only managed to save Cherry. If my aunt hadn't rushed me overseas to help me recover from the trauma, I wouldn't have survived. Now I'm back because the Grays agreed to end my engagement with Anthony Gray once and for all. But my real mission? To find my son.
Hello? Athena, you have to be careful. It looks like Justin Hunt's still looking for you.
I don't have time to treat this man's grandmother just because he's a billionaire. I have problems of my own, Katie.
I know, but like, what if you treated his grandma and you guys fell in love? You'd be famous. And then you could set me up with one of his bachelor friends.
Okay, well, Justin Hunt is never gonna fall for me, and nor would I want him to. I gotta go, girl. Bye.
It was him, my fiance.
Grandpa, I will know when I see her. I bet she got even fatter than before.
He was always disgustingly superficial.
Mommy, he's carrying a 4-wheeler with...
No, Grandpa, I won't be unpleasant. I will be courteous to that fat little... Why, hello, gorgeous. What's your name?
He doesn't recognize me after all these years. I guess I do look different.
Nora Smith. Did I read that right, Mommy?
Yes, sweetie, you did.
The folder, this. Ignore it. I would never be associated with that fat, ugly woman. So, what's your name?
Let's go, sweetie.
Anthony had no idea I was the Nora Smith he'd been engaged to, the same woman he called fat and ugly.
When she wakes up, will you have her finish her milk? I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Where the hell are you, Nora? We need to get this engagement mess settled. A new deal with the Grays is at stake, and I will not allow you to ruin it. Get over here, now.
I'm on my way, Dad.
My dad's little deals always meant trouble.
Cherry, sweetie, what are you doing outside of the... Okay, let's get you inside, and then when I get back, I'll get you some chocolate cake, okay?
Pete! What are you doing going to a stranger's room? Let's go back to our suite, yeah?
That nice lady said she'd get me some chocolate cake.
What? I'll handle that, Pete. Let's go.
But Dad...
Back home, where I swore I'd never return to, and just in time for a party.
Ugh, she's so gross. I can't believe you think she's pretty. Are you blind?
She is pretty. Stop being so petty, Chelsea.
Let's settle this with a bet, ladies.
That's my stepsister, Angela. Still evil as always.
Lisa, if you can honestly prove that Nora would be pretty if she lost some weight, I'll eat this photo. Oh, but if you can't, you'll eat it. How does that sound?
Angela, please.
Better open up then, Lisa.
Eat it! Eat it! Eat it!
Nora?
A bet's a bet. You eat it.
Who even are you?
Nora, you're back.
What are you even doing here?
Unfinished business.
Well, you need to stay off of Angie because she needs to stay fresh for her wedding with Anthony Gray.
Oh, you're marrying Anthony now.
Believe it, little...
Well, I'm not a little anymore. And I'm not afraid of you anymore, Angie.
What the hell is going on here? Nora, upstairs, right now. You have humiliated this entire family with your cheating and your pregnancy and that foolish escape act. Now, luckily, the Greys have agreed to call off your engagement and agreed to let Angela marry Anthony instead.
Okay, but this contract has nothing to do with the engagement. This is
an ownership transfer agreement. Your mother was idiotic to transfer her company to you before she died. And you're not even here to run it. So you best sign it over to us right now and then crawl back to whatever hole you've been living in. Sign it now!
No. Everything that you all have is because of my mother. I'm not giving away her company.
Sign it!
Congratulations on the engagement, Angela. But you're not getting a wedding gift from me, no matter how loud you yell.
Is this all part of some little plot to get Anthony back? Because if it is, I wouldn't lie to yourself. You lost any shot you had with him when you had that child. Oh, by the way, where's that little brat? Did you finally abandon it like the father abandoned you?
Don't you ever say anything about my daughter again.
Seeing my family again had gone even worse than expected, but just as I got back to the hotel, the unthinkable happened.
I got her. Tell Hunt.
Okay, what is going on?
Had he figured out I was actually Athena?
I heard about your little stunt with my son at the hotel, trying to get close to me through him. You're sick, you know that? All you women are the same. By the way, you're not my type.
I'm everyone's type. You would be so lucky if I wanted you.
Just stay away from us, okay? Who was this woman, and why did she make me feel like I knew her from somewhere?
It hurts, baby.
Focus, Angela. That fat only hit you because she felt threatened. She's probably still pining for me.
But Anthony, she...
If she won't do it willingly, then we're gonna need to trick Nora into assigning the company to us. That is the only way my grandfather will let me marry you.
Oh. I like the sound of that.
Good. Now, you said she's staying at a hotel. Where do I meet her?
Sorry, it's just, she's so unrecognizable now. I'll go.
And here, I thought that fat couldn't get any uglier. Did you find her?
Anthony had a PI search for the beautiful woman he ran into earlier, the woman he insulted to her face without even knowing it.
Send me the address then.
No, you can't see her.
Relax. This isn't about Nora.
Anthony doesn't even realize that the woman he had tracked from the train station is actually me. But before he'd found me, I needed to get to the bottom of something. My mother left me her company when I was young. Why did everyone suddenly want their hands on it?
Solo, I need you to hack the system and get me the DL on my mom's company, ideally in pharmaceuticals.
I'll get to that, Athena. But first, you should know, the Hunts have contacted me. They're asking for intel on you.
Are they now? Well, then I have a message for them.
Mr. Hunt, Solo sent a message for you from Dr. Athena.
Well, what is it?
Says, Mr. Hunt, are you rushing to find me because you need brain surgery? Send a picture too.
Give it to me.
Oh my god, it's her!
Get her here, now!
Will Justin recognize that Dr. Athena is Nora Smith? Will Anthony find out that the beautiful woman he saw was actually Nora? And will Nora realize Justin has her missing son? Hey, I'm Nora. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of Saving Nora.